I need to get my tripod from downstairs. Ugh. This is the worst live stream. Nobody's naked out here, right? No. Okay, don't walk around naked if you are. Hi. Okay, so you guys know I have a bum knee, so going downstairs and getting anything is quite difficult and slow. But I totally didn't think about getting, I didn't think about getting my tripod because I didn't think I'd be using my phone to film, but something's not set up right on my camera or my YouTube account to be able to film with my normal camera. So we're gonna be using my phone today. So if we're interrupted because of a phone call, I apologize. Hi guys, good morning. Is it still morning? I think it's still morning. Okay, doggies, you have to stay out here. Doggies wanna say hi. Hi dogs, you have to stay. Stay out here, stay. Okay, so, hi. I'm so out of breath. Oh my gosh, I didn't even do anything. I'm out of breath. But I got my tripod. That's what's important. Hi guys. Okay, so I have not filmed a YouTube video in quite some time. Let's see if I can get you in the tripod without fucking stuff up. Yeah, okay, if you have children around, I probably will be cussing in this video because I'm going to be doing something kind of stupid, which is cut my own hair today. Just because. Hi, Mandy. So, here's the deal. I have this new house, which I absolutely adore. We are very happy here. We are very excited to have this new home. It's worked out so far so good. There's been some, you know, good things, bad things, but for the most part, it's been awesome. But because of having a new house, there's a lot of expenses that come along with having a new house, which means Kelly's spending has to like be less. So as you can see, I'm making my own coffee now. Again, not going to Starbucks every day. Just trying not to shop as much. But my hair, yeah, it's almost down to my butt. It's disgusting. I just took a shower. It's becoming a rat's nest. And I need to get rid of the dead ends. So the person I usually go to, I love her. I've known her since high school, actually junior high. I love her, but she's just too expensive for me. I mean, with tipping and then the products she convinces me to buy, because I know that if I buy her products, then it will help her as well. Like after everything's said and done, I walk out of there like $350 poor. And while I do think that doing hair is very difficult and I would never want to do somebody else's hair because I wouldn't want that stress and, you know, it's well-earned money for them, I just can't afford to do that. Like if I got my hair done as like regular as I used to, so that'd be like whatever, 4 times a year, that's like a lot of money. It's over $1,000. So I have not gotten my hair cut or colored since last October. Not this past one, but the one before that. So a year and a half ago, and that was for my birthday. That's how I kind of like, I was like, oh, okay, it's for my birthday. But even then, I went to somebody who was more affordable. She was $180. Her name was Jamie, and of course I loved her, and she decided, I'm not gonna do hair anymore. I'm just gonna concentrate on doing eyebrows. So after that, I found a girl who I play soccer with. Her name is Bree. She's so cute. And she does hair on the weekends. But we've been so busy that it's hard for me to find a weekend to even be able to fit in getting my hair done. I know, first world problems, right? So long story short, I am just like sick of my freaking hair. Like this is ridiculous. So I started Googling yesterday, do-it-yourself haircuts. Yeah. And I fell through just a rabbit hole of videos, and I found one that I really liked. I'll link her down below after I am done. Well, I will link her down below if this works. And she's this cute little redhead, and she's like, oh, it's so easy, I've been cutting my hair forever. And her hair looked really, really good. So that is the video I'm gonna follow today, and I'm just gonna hope that it works out. Maybe I can find her actually, because I was gonna find her on my iPad. See if she's in here. Yeah, I watched the video like 6,000 times. Who cuts their hair at home? Who cuts their hair at home? Like, does anyone else? Is that, like, am I being stupid right now? I have a friend who I was doing yoga with last summer during COVID. You guys remember Melina? She says she cuts her hair all the time. All the time. Oh, you do. Oh my gosh, you do. Okay, so I'm not completely crazy. But she says she cuts her hair all the time. She's like, it's the easiest thing. And mind you, I've cut my son's hair, I cut my husband's hair, and I don't think they turn out half bad. I cut both my daughter's hair, but for some reason my own, I'm like freaking out. Okay, so tons of you guys cut it yourself, so that makes me feel better. But okay, so fully cut and straightened. Okay. Oh my God, sorry, my knee. This is how long my hair's gotten. Here's my hip bone. So essentially, it's gotten to the top of my butt, and it is too much. I want to cut it to under my boob. So that's a good 6 inches we're gonna cut off today. Hopefully, we'll see. Oh, okay. I'm kind of nervous. I mean, the nice thing about having super long hair is that if I fuck up, it's not that big of a deal. Ooh, YouTube's gonna censor this video and take me down. But at the same time, I'm like nervous because it's still my hair that I have to deal with and I want it to look nice. Let's see if I can get you guys. Start small and work up. Mac, have you met me? I don't know how to start small. Okay, so we're just gonna go like this and so you can see what I'm kind of doing. All right, so the way that she had, let me bring her up on here. Oh, sorry if you can see my nipples, free the nipples. It's just, I am at home and I'm too tired to put on a prop because I'd have to wear a strapless one and I don't have time for that. Let's see. I can find her video. I was watching it last night. Like I literally watched like 80 videos yesterday, straighten it first. Nah, I don't have time for that. My hair is pretty straight on its own. This is like it drying. Like I don't have time for that. Brad Mondo, so I watched his video. I didn't like his technique just because I don't think I'll be able to do it on my own. Because like he sectioned off every like 4 and then had them all like the same length. And I can't do that because I feel like one of my rubber bands would be up here. Does that make sense? Like I just feel like it will be harder for me. So let's see if I can find her. Where did she go? Why are there a bunch of disc golfing videos in my history? I feel like my husband has been watching my videos or my YouTube account. Your channel. All right. Why? Hold on one second. Your videos, watch later. I don't usually watch YouTube, so I don't really know what's happening or why it's not coming. I'm gonna search for it. Oh, it's hot in our house. Why is it so hot? Okay, hold on. What are you guys up to today? Anyone doing anything fun? It's like 95 and humid here. Gotta love Ohio. You should actually never straighten hair to cut it because you have, see, all these like debating tips. Oh, I hope you feel okay tomorrow, Crystal G. As you guys know, I did not fare well after my second COVID shot, but I do not regret it one bit. One bit. It was the best choice I've ever made. Okay, DIY haircuts. Where is she? She's this cute little redhead with this like European accent and this hair that you're like, okay, no wonder your haircut was fine because you have beautiful hair to begin with. It's like the complete opposite of mine. Mine looks like a rat's nest right now. Where is she? There's a lot of videos on YouTube on how to cut hair. I was cutting hair. Yeah, see, here's the thing too, right? So I had my hair cut, and even when I would have it cut by the person who charged me like $350, it would still be uneven. And even like, okay, so look, do you see that? This one comes way down. Even my last haircut, like every single time, it's always uneven. So I figure I can't do that like worse of a job. I mean, maybe I can, but let's hope I don't. All right, that's that. She's not coming up. Why? She's so cute. Her video should be like the first thing that pops up because she's adorable. we're gonna search differently. Let's say at home haircut. She's seriously the cutest. Like her video should be, oh, there it is. How I cut and style my own hair. So she's super cute. Okay, there's an ad. We don't like, okay, I'm gonna watch the ad because it's good to watch the ads, guys. It's good to click the ads because that's how we get paid, just FYI. So I'm gonna turn down the volume on her because I don't wanna get like dinged, but that's her. She's so cute. And her hair turns out really cute. So anyways, she does the beard technique. This is not her words. This is just what I gathered from watching 50,000 videos yesterday. So basically, we're gonna just, I part my hair in the here because, you know, I'm not 18 years old. I can't pull off the center part. Actually, I never could pull off the center part. Let's just talk about that right now. Ever. Like, I think even when I was a little kid, like center part just looked so stupid on me. So I have always been a side part. So I'm going to keep my hair in the side part position. And then I'm going to, ow, tangles, try to part it in the back. Ow. This is why I need to cut my hair, guys. Because this is bad. It's so, like, ratty. I have not got, like I said, it's been a year. Ugh, it's terrible. Terrible. All right. So that's one. Yeah, I don't see, and that's the thing is when I watch these girls who do the center part, I'm like, yeah, well, no wonder you could pull off the center part. Like, you're gorgeous. Like, you could pull off, like, anything. You could pull off being bald, for God's sakes. Like, I don't know. This whole, like, center part debacle thing really just pisses me off because whatever. Okay, so I need my rubber bands. I was going to use these ones that blend into my hair, but maybe I should use clear ones so that way I can actually see what I'm doing. So we'll use my clear rubber bands because I don't want to like cut. Okay, so she legit just centers it. I'm like scared. I'm like brushing my hair out of nervousness. I know I shouldn't be scared because again, I can just put my hair in a ponytail or braid it and it won't be that big of a deal. Yeah, see, my hair just naturally wants to go that way, and also I have a lot of forehead wrinkles / kind of a 5 head, so I tend to always just like have this, like, I think I've had the same side bang thing going on since I was, I don't even know, I've always been self-conscious about my forehead, so probably since elementary school. Well, I used to use my bangs to cover up my acne, and then Proactive came into my life when it was like only available online through QVC. Yeah, those were the days, and yeah, I had really bad acne all over my forehead until Proactive cleared all that up for me. So she does this. Ooh, I'm like right on pace with her. She's doing that. Pull out your bangs and then do center part. But I feel like that like defeats the purpose, doesn't it? All right, sorry, I'm kind of watching her video while also looking at comments. So also looking like an idiot right now. All right, she goes, oh, so I do it this way, and then I put this rubber band around. Cute face that I'm gonna make. Okay, hold on, slow down, lady. Ah, this is where you guys are gonna be like, you're doing it wrong. All right, well, like I feel like that's already crooked. Like I feel like, oh, like it's too not loose enough here. She doesn't seem to be concerned about hers, so I'm not gonna be concerned about mine. Okay, so I have super. This just looks uneven. I got to figure this out. The back will end up longer. Okay, so I want, it is a look. I want the back to be longer. So my hair is a little bit longer than hers, so I'm going to use a different hairband. Hi. Yeah, I know. Okay, slow down, lady. Hold on, I got to pause her. I don't know her name. What's her name? Miss Rosie Bay is her YouTube channel. All right, I'm going to redo this because hers did not look like mine, and I need to do this right because it's not like my hair grows back or anything. Yeah, I want it to be longer in the back and shorter in the front. As you can see by my layers, that's kind of just how my hair naturally falls. All right, she like really pulled it tight and like it was even. So now I need to, ooh, my rubber band matches my dress. That was not intentional. Ooh, girl, what are you doing? Okay, ooh. Ow. The left side for us is significantly more hair, so it'll be uneven. Yeah, I know it'll be uneven, guys. I don't care. This is how I part my hair. I just want it to look normal the way I usually style it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. And if it's not, it's okay. I'll just wear it in a ponytail for the next, like, 3 months, which is what I normally do anyways. Okay, so, it's a look. Okay, so I'm gonna pull it down a little bit because I'm not cutting it that short. And then I'm also gonna add a rubber band down here because I got super long hair, and I'm gonna try to make as little of a mess as possible because my vacuum will die if it has to vacuum up like a ton of hair. It's funny that you should say Amish Paradise with Weird Al because you guys know, like, I'm Mennonite, right? Like, my family is Mennonite. Okay, so I'm doing this because another girl that I watched who's got long hair like me was like, put lots of rubber bands down because if you have long hair, to like contain the mess. That's what we're doing right now. Oh my God, this is gonna be horrible. And y'all are here to see it. Okay, so the reason why I wanted to film this was not because I want you guys to do what I'm doing, because God, please don't. It's because I haven't like been on YouTube in a while, and a lot of people are like, are you quitting YouTube? What's going on? Where have you been? And honestly, the answer is I just don't enjoy YouTube as much anymore. It takes a lot of work for me, and I know people don't like to hear this, but I'm not, I don't know. I don't and can't afford to work completely for free all the time. And I know people don't like talking about money, right? God forbid you make money for your time. And I just, for me to keep up with how other YouTubers are making their content, like I would have to spend a lot more time and money in my channel. And if money's not coming in to do that, I can't like warrant that out of our budget. So there's things that need to be updated, and like, I don't know, I don't like just putting shit out. So I don't know. So I'm not quitting YouTube, but like live streams like this, these are fun. I don't mind this. It doesn't take up any like extra time really. When I do videos, I spend like 12 hours sometimes, and it's just like, that's time away from my kids, that's time away from working on the house, it's time away from, you know, other things. I am still uploading at, okay, so once a week, day in the life still take forever, guys. Day in the life video is actually second to my period cup videos. They take the longest to film because I film over a week. I have to remember to have my camera available. I drop my camera, which is super expensive, which I did replace last year finally, and it was like a lot of money. So, and then there's like 3 hours of footage I then have to edit through to make the video less than 30 minutes because nobody wants to watch me for more than that. So yeah, it's easy to say like, oh, just once a week, day in the lives, but it's not so easy because it actually takes more time. So yes, video editing just takes a long time. So anyways, yeah, so I'm not quitting YouTube. I just need to find my passion, I guess, again for it. So that's why I was like, oh, I'll do a live stream because then we can hang out and people will see a video on my channel and stuff. Doesn't that look uneven? I don't care. I am, however, still uploading regularly at Put a Cup in It. I just did a Lumadisc review. I do have footage to do my own on my own channel with like all the bloody details because I don't add the bloody details at Put a Cup in It. So if you want to see that, you can go over there. I don't know when my Luma, if it will ever or whatever come out, but I did review it for those of you who are asking. I love that you say, oh my God, a 3-hour unedited video. You guys don't want to see that. That is like literally the definition of like a hot mess express. Yeah, okay, so that's another thing, right? You mentioned, okay, let me go back. Rose is very smart. Once my knee heals, I will also have more time to do stuff. I am going to physical therapy twice a week for an hour and a half each time. It takes a lot of time out of my schedule as well. It's hard to get around. Like, holy cow, I thought I would be further along in this whole situation, and I'm not. I feel like I'm still just like struggling. So there's just a lot of things. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, that is like a great place to follow me because I post all the time there. It's very easy. I always have my phone on me. Sometimes I say stuff that I shouldn't, but it's okay because it disappears after 24 hours. Like, yeah, that's a good place. See, look at this, 20 minutes. It's already been 20 freaking minutes that I've been sitting here and I haven't done shit. Okay, hold on. That's another thing. YouTube is censoring a lot. So I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna cut. So this is what I've done. We're gonna cut off this little part right here to start. I'm gonna go above the rubber band though. Oh my god, I'm so scared. Okay, we're gonna do it. She makes it look so dang easy. Look at all those split ends. I feel like I should actually go up higher because my split ends are so bad. I'm gonna like throw up. I feel nervous. I am, Mandy, you're such a bad influence. So I am on Instagram. I was on Snapchat. Okay, these are actual hair cutting scissors and my hair is so thick that it doesn't want to cut. And before anyone's like, don't cut straight across. Don't worry, I got this. So I am on Instagram. I used to be on Snapchat, but I got too many dick pics and I stopped. Oh my God. So I stopped Snap. I do every once in a while re-upload Snapchat because I do have like actual friends on Snapchat. You should use clippers. You know, guys, we're not aiming for perfect here. Like this was, look at this disgustingness. It wasn't perfect before. I think that looks pretty damn straight. I feel bad. I'm like flashing my nipples to y'all. It's all right. Maybe some creepy man will give me money while I'm here. So that doesn't look too bad, right? Like, I don't know. I kind of want to do more. Like, I kind of want to go like all the way up here, but John will kill me. He will kill me. So, oh my gosh, shaved sides. So do you guys remember when I had my pixie cut? So I had a pixie cut that the longest part of my hair was like where my bangs are, and the rest was shaved all the way around. Like all the way around. Shaved, and I loved it. But you know what happened was that my haircuts back then for that haircut was like $350, and I was having to get my haircut a lot. Okay, so then she says to do this. I think it's called point something-ish. Point something, point tipping, point, I don't know. We're gonna do that. So I know I'm acting like I've never cut my hair before, but I cut my bangs regularly because that shit costs expensive just for like nothing. And I've cut my daughter's hair, as you guys know, both of them. And their hair turned out amazing. I feel like I'm doing way too much right now. But their hair turned out really well. But I just, for some reason, when it comes to my ownness, I'm like an idiot. I'm like, what? Am I doing it right? Oh, there's lots. You can't see it, but there's lots of, oh my God. My vacuum's gonna get a workout after this. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I should concentrate more on like cutting over my towel. Yes, it is harder to cut your own hair. Like I said, I've cut John's and Wyatt's, and shoot, I just did my dog's, which, God, you cannot pay me enough to be a dog groomer, by the way. That took way too much time the other day when I cut Nuna and Georgie's hair. It was terrible. I'm scared. Like, I don't want to take my ponytails out because I don't want to see what I just did to myself. And also, I'm a little bit terrified that you guys are going to be like, I told you! Oh, okay, let's see. So far, you know, I feel like I'm missing most of your guys' conversation, and I feel like I'm being left out. It makes me sad. My hair is drying really, really fast. That doesn't look bad. I mean, it doesn't look great, but it doesn't look like terrible-ish. That doesn't look terrible. I mean, obviously I need to like add some texture and stuff and layers, but I mean, for the most part, that's pretty even from where I'm sitting, minus like right here. So we're just gonna play in front of the mirror. Add some more layers and I'm golden. Yeah, I'll say that like it's so simple. Just add some more layers. It's actually not too bad, and it feels so much better. Oh my gosh. Oh, feels so much better. I'm making such a big fit over cutting off like not even. Well, that is 6 inches technically. And I'm getting hair everywhere. That feels so much better. Okay, so the layers part is where I get a little bit nervous. Let me see what she did. Oh, I remember. So this is where my little hairdresser clips come in. She like clipped up her hair. Just folded in. She like did this thing with her hair. How do hairdressers like do this and then it just stays up? I'm not so good at that. See, like that's not cute. Okay. And then she like did this thing where she pulled it out away from her. And then like, I don't know, we're just gonna play around. See, again, my hair's a lot longer than hers though, so we don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing. Y'all are gonna be here for this. I don't know what I'm doing. Already I can hear people screaming, no, you're doing it wrong. Because that's how I feel on the inside. Is it raining? Oh no, somebody just flushed the toilet. Make the hair straight from the scalp again. I don't know what that means. You guys are talking to me in languages I don't understand. See, here's my issue, right? Is that I'm right-handed and I'm not ambidextrous. I can't do it from both sides. I really hope John doesn't walk in. He didn't want me cutting my hair. Not that like the man controls the household or anything. He knows me. I will just keep going. This is not how you do it. For sure, this is not how you do it. Let's see how that... Actually, that doesn't look bad. All right, so it's still even. Like, honestly, and this is not me shitting on my hairdressers or people who make money, like, professionally. This is actually straighter than what I've gotten haircuts before as by people who I pay. So that makes me feel better about this situation. So now we're gonna just keep going because this is fun. It's like when you have that Barbie doll when you're younger and you're like just basically cutting all their hair off for fun. That's what we're gonna do. Oh my God, it feels so much better. Is that my imagination that it looks healthier? Okay, so here's a question that I get a lot from people about my hair. So if you remember, if you've been following me for a long time, I had a lot of hair loss after I had kids. And not just like postpartum, but it actually took a really long time. Like I had really itchy scalp. Like I thought I almost like had a fungus. I went and saw a dermatologist. Like I was losing hair and it was bad. Like I was losing hair. You can ask John. And I had very thinning hair. My hair was not healthy. And a lot of people ask me, you know, how did you grow your hair back? You know, how do you grow hair so fast? I know that there are all these shampoos out there, like Pros and Vegemore and like, I don't know, all the names of them. I know there are a lot of like products and stuff out there, and I've actually gotten, so that looks weird. I need to cut that. I've actually gotten approached by a lot of these companies, and honestly, I think it's because I have long, healthy hair that they email me and want me to promote them because why not? Like, it's easy, right? I already have hair, so I can say, oh, I use this and my hair grows really thick and blah, blah, blah. I didn't use crap like that. All the stuff that, like, hairdressers are like, you want to know why your hair is brassy? You want to know why your hair is not growing? Why it's breaking? Blah. It's because you're not spending money on salon products. It's because you're not coming into my salon to get your hair cut. So I don't do that, obviously. You guys see me. I don't get my hair colored more than once a year. I don't get it professionally cut anymore. And I will tell you, my hair has never been healthier. It's never been thicker. It's never grown this fast. Yes? I can't. You should ask Daddy to scan the one that's on top of the Tabala. Just go ask him. He knows.
It's not there.
It is. Go ask him. He knows. Thank you.
Wait, no, I know how to do that, but you didn't keep the box.
Yes, go ask Daddy. He knows. Stupid Tabala. It's amazing, but the kids come to me to start it on my phone. Anyways, I don't do any of that stuff. Hair comes down, just like teeth whiteness, comes down a lot to genetics, period. Sometimes there is nothing you can do to change the circumstances of your body. Same with boob size. So these companies that sell these products and are like, oh, you need to do this, and these hairdressers who are like, oh, if you don't come and see me, in some cases, if you have like platinum blonde hair and it's going brassy, yes, you should probably use a purple shampoo or shit like that. But for the most part, a lot of it comes down to genetics and what you're putting in your body. So these shampoo companies that are like, oh, use our shampoo and our shampoo will like fix all your hair problems, I don't really trust, because for me, what made the biggest difference was using Trader Joe's tea tree oil shampoo that helped with my itchy scalp, which, because I was itching my scalp a lot out of like nerves and stress and whatever, and bad, like I had a hormonal imbalance, it was like pulling out some of my hair, so that was part of the cause. But another big thing was that I started drinking more water. I started eating healthier. I started exercising, and I started taking collagen. The stuff that I was putting in my body helped what I was putting outside of my body. So like iron, I was iron deficient, and that has a huge effect on your hair and your scalp and all those things. So like people like to take prenatal vitamins after they have their babies. It's not going to hurt you. It's actually going to help you. So it's just like, for me, when people are like, can you do a hair product video? It's like, no, because literally legit my hair products are the ones that I can find cheapest at the store, or the shit that companies send me for free. I do like styling products wise. I love Verb. I will spend my money on Verb. I will spend my money on Kenra. But when it comes to like shampoos, guys, I am a Costco girl. Kirkland shampoo and conditioner smells good. Dove conditioner, I mix that with a little bit of whatever cheap shampoo I can find. I really like Herbal Essence clarifying shampoo and conditioner, only because when I need to like get all the like gunk and purify, like do a good cleanse, I use that. But like for the most part, whatever I can get shipped free to my house or whatever is like affordable is what I use. So I don't know. I have a lot of concern for these companies that are selling hair products or shampoo that's supposed to help like get your hair back, because it's what you put inside your body. And again, genetics. You know, like sometimes if you're losing your hair, it's genetics. Like go look at your mom or your dad. I mean, other people, sometimes it's stress. Like what are you doing in your life that you could maybe be a little bit less stressed about? Like it's just it's stuff like that. So I don't use, yeah, C Rose. I actually will use products because they smell good, not necessarily because of their promises of what they'll do for me, because they don't, I don't know. I sometimes think, and you can, I don't know, I think that hairdressers kind of overinflate the products they use, because just remember, they get paid, just like influencers get paid, hairdressers get paid as well to sell their products. They get money, guys. So if you're getting money, you kind of got to wonder. That's just me. I don't know. But anyways, I don't do anything special, guys. I literally just drink water, a lot of water. I used to take collagen a lot, which was very helpful. And I just, yeah, scalp health, all that good stuff. I don't know what I'm doing right now, guys. I am just like literally just chopping away at nothing. But yeah. See, iron, that's another thing. Like I said, I was iron deficient. I found out at a blood test because I wasn't feeling very well after I'd had kids. And yeah, I increased my iron. I started taking supplements, like I said, and that helped a great deal with how much hair I was losing and also my stress. Okay, so I think this is looking okay. I don't really know. Also, beware of the shampoo pyramid schemes. I hear that's like a new thing. I have some family who I will not name. They know who they are, and if they're offended by this, then not my fault. It means it's true. But I have family members who are constantly trying to get me to promote their hair care products that they work for their company to my channel, and I refuse to. Again, it's easier, right, to like have the girl who's got lots of hair sell the hair products for them, but it's totally a pyramid scheme. They're like, work from home, I make 5 figures, blah, 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 blah. I don't trust them. I don't trust them. Okay, so I don't really know what's going on right now. I feel like I was doing really well, and now they took that top layer down. It kind of looks food. And my dogs are barking for some reason. Not sure why. Pale-Mans here. Let's see what this does. Oh, it's better. My hair is a little bit frizzy. My perm is still growing out that I got like 18 years ago, I feel like. It looks better. All right. I know I haven't cut the top yet. I'm going. I don't really know what I'm doing. 90-degree angle from the head and cutting straight across. Oh, like up here? I know I've seen that, but it scares me. It's scary. This is how the redhead did it. Like I said, I want the redhead's hair. Whoops, look at that. I mean, what's the worst that can happen if this like turns out like crap? I actually take the time to go see somebody? I mean, yeah, I don't know. All right, that side looks better. The redhead's got some nice hair. Go look at her video, I'm telling you. It's so pretty. I mean, I don't want the hair color, but I just, you know, I went red and it was not a great look for me. Remember that when my hair was like at that awkward like mushroom top growth? I don't even remember when that was. That was like 5-6 years ago. It was bad. Yeah, my arms are not long enough. Where'd my scissors go? Here they are. Why not let my husband cut my hair? Have you met my husband? No, we don't let my husband do anything like that of that sort. Because then he'd have to live with me after he messes it up. He knows better. All right. Looking good. I mean, I haven't styled it. You know what I see people do is like, they do this thing where they like go down. Should I try that? Let's do that. Yes, Monica and Phoebe haircut. Wasn't that like, what was the name? She said that she wanted to look like somebody and Phoebe thought it was like a dude and not a woman. This is not how you do this. Y'all are probably like, what the frick? Yes, to me more. What did she think? It was like Dudley Moore. Oh, hilarious. Did you guys watch that Friends reunion? I watched it, and I know this is gonna sound bad, but the whole entire time, I've already tried. I have dyed my hair pink. You guys saw that video here. The whole entire time I was watching the Friends reunion, all I kept thinking was like, oh my God, Jennifer Aniston, shut up and let other people talk. Isn't that terrible? She was my favorite character. Rachel and Monica were my two favorite characters. I think everybody wanted to be Rachel, right? I don't know why. But like, I was so ticked off during that reunion because I was like, there were numerous times where I'm like, dude, they asked that question to somebody else. Nobody wants to hear from you, Jennifer Aniston. Like, you're famous enough. Chill out. Like, I wanted to hear more from Joey. I wanted to hear more from Ross. I wanted to hear more from Phoebe because, like, nobody's seen Lisa Kudrow in a minute. Like, I don't know. And she just kept interrupting, and I kept being so angry. Anyways, it was like, I don't know. Yeah, she was talking over people. Yeah, so now as an adult, I've realized that I've kind of been more of a Phoebe than anything else. Like, I think I've kind of just like, I've subconsciously, my life has kind of become Friends. Like, I've picked little things that are Friends where I'm like, oh, I want that to be a part of my life. Like, donating my eggs. Like, I always wanted to be a surrogate, but that was never an option after I got married because, like, you know, that would have been a lot for John for me to carry somebody else's kid. So instead I donated my eggs. My like hyper OCD clean control freakness, like that's a Monica. Like, there's just things. And then Rachel, like I just, you know, I wanted to be her so bad that I was obsessed with the way I looked and my clothes and the hair and all of that stuff. Like, I don't know, it's funny looking back. I'm like, oh, you know, Friends had actually more of an impact on my life than I want to admit, maybe. I don't know. Put the back behind you. Oh, I'm scared to do that because it's probably gonna look really bad, and then you guys are gonna be like, oh my god, Kelly, don't turn around, it's bad. All right, let's see. You guys just see up my dress? Hopefully not. Oh wait, I have a mirror. I can use my mirror. Oh my god. All right, get it out. I'm scared. All right. I feel like it's not terrible. I mean, can you guys see it? It's not terrible. I don't hate it. It definitely does that like longer in the back. It doesn't look great though. I can fully admit it doesn't look great. I think it'll look better when I actually like curl it. See, this is the thing is when I wear my hair down, I curl it anyways, so that's not a big deal. But I'll tell you what, it's a lot easier to brush. Minus this knot right here. Get out. Okay. Ow. What the frick? Oh, it's like a huge knot. So I could sit here and try to work that out, or I could cut it off. Because, hi, my name's Kelly. Oh, shit. That was like, it's all right. I swear I cut my kids and John's hair way better than this. Oh, y'all are like, her hair looks really bad, but we feel too bad to tell her. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have somebody come over and clean up the bottoms for me. But you know what? In regards, I have to like read everything. In regards to like what it was looking like, it's not bad. I am gonna just do a little bit of that though, because I think I point whatever a little bit too much on that side. So sometimes, because like I said, every single time I would get my hair cut, they would actually leave like weird stragglies that were not straight. I would do my hair in like a braid or a ponytail or something, and then I would just like cut off the end to make it look good for that day. Yeah, that's how little I care about my hair, I think. People don't understand. All right, I think what you're saying is pull the front. Dude, I know, mullets are coming back, right? Like, isn't that upsetting? I swear to God, if bowl cuts come back, I quit. I'm done. Like, that is too much. Bowl cuts. The boys I had crushes on, man, were blondes with bowl cuts who played football at my school. Didn't end up with any of them. None of them wanted to date me. You love bowl cuts? Okay, see, no. Oh yeah, I put on it, so when it comes to denim, maybe I'll do a closet tour now that I have a walk-in closet sometime. I don't know, I think they're kind of cringy, like I don't want to come off as braggy, but, oh, I had a bowl cut when I was a little kid. All Asian girls did. If they had white parents, holy shit, yeah, all Asian girls did. But anyway, so I want to do a closet tour, but I'm a little nervous because I don't want people to think like I'm being braggy or bougie or things like that. But I want to show you guys all the jeans that I've kept. Jeans are, for some reason, for me, something that I just cannot get rid of for some reason. And so I have low rise, I have flare, I have bootleg, I have straight leg, I have boyfriend, I have distressed, I have acid wash, I have solid colors. Like, I worked at American Eagle for so long that like any new jean styles that came out, I got 30% off of, so I bought them. I have jean skirts still from Abercrombie. Like, anyway, so all these, I keep all of them because they always, like, jeans styles always come back in style. Like, they always come around. So now that, like, skinny jeans are no longer a thing, yeah, right, I'm gonna still keep wearing them. And high-waisted jeans, like low-rise is coming back, I'm like, absolutely not. But if I ever wanted to try, I could, because they're all in my closet. I will say that low-rise jeans make me look horrible. I tried some on the other day. Yeah, my muffin top was not controllable. It was bad, just like my haircut right now that I'm doing. I wasn't goth in high school, but I had goth friends. Does that count? I was very punk rock music, but also varsity letter soccer player who gets pregnant at 17. All right, let's just go on this side. And I'm not doing this right. I feel like I am making a whole lot of mistakes right now, but it's fun. All right, how does that look? Not terrible. What's in my wardrobe? Seriously, like I do want to do a closet tour, but also I need to get John to get rid of all of his stuff. He's got a lot of clothes that he refuses to put away. All right, so it feels a lot lighter. It feels a lot fluffier. It feels a lot less damaged on the ends. So I feel like this has been a win. It's even, it just looks a little bit janky at the bottom, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. I was gonna dye my hair too while I was at it today. I wanna go back to brown. I haven't been like all brown in so long, but this video is already really long. And also we need to replace the tub surround in the kids' room. It's like really bad. I didn't notice it because when we were looking at this house, I didn't really walk into the kids' bathroom. I know that sounds horrible, but John had already fallen in love with this house, and it was like one of the 3 that we liked and that was available at the time in the area we wanted. And yeah, it didn't really matter what the bathroom looked like. Well, it turns out the bathtub surround is disgusting. It's like falling apart. It's like delaminated everywhere. So we need to replace that. And the reason why I'm talking about this in regards to dyeing my hair is that our new shower in our master bathroom is one of those like stone showers with like the glass walls, and I don't want to like ruin the stone grout with my like dark brown hair. So anyways, I can't dye my hair at home until I have a bathtub that I can use. So we will do that when that happens. I'm hoping to replace that this weekend. We shall see. But what do you think? I don't think it looks horrible. I mean, this lighting is awful, super awful, but I mean, I think it looks a lot better. Like that is totally healthier for sure. Like so much healthier. And if I curled it, which I usually do, I feel like I want more layers in the front though. All right, I'm just gonna keep chopping away. It does look healthier, doesn't it? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are always so nice. Oh, so that's another reason why I like to post on Instagram versus YouTube, is because people are nicer because there's more accountability on Instagram. And I know I sound like a little whiny bitch, but I can only take so many people calling me a horrible person a day before I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? And again, I don't like think about it all day long and I'm like, oh my God, Buttface 2009 said that I was a horrible mother. Like that doesn't bother me all day long, but you know, it's definitely not good for my mental state. So on Instagram, it's nice because people usually have to have like a photo or something like that, or you know, more of a profile to have an Instagram account. So I like that. Whereas YouTube, you can just like be completely anonymous. I mean, I just assuming that that's their name, but Face 2009 seems appropriate in my opinion. So let's just, you know, frame the face. Is that what they say? Let's frame the face. You know what I do have that I use a lot? So a lot of you guys are I don't know. I think somebody just asked, how do I cut my bangs? So I bought this like hair, it's like a pink, I don't know where it is right now because we moved and I can't find it. It's this pink plastic thing, and like it's a flat razor, and I hold my bangs like this and I take it and you just shave away at an angle. It's really nice because it's way more controlled, so it just like it's easier to do. And usually I would use that like here and go like this, but I don't know what I did with it. It's somewhere in a box still. All right, we're gonna try to do it this way because this is faster. No, but I love Instagram. If you ever like are like, what is Kelly up to? Which I doubt people ever think that. I'm always on Instagram. If I'm not, then something really has happened. Actually, I shouldn't say that because sometimes I take little media breaks, but yeah, I'm on Instagram a lot. I don't know why, but I like that. Okay, so let's do this side now. Okay. I don't want to cut too much because I've really been enjoying wearing braids and like doing the longer hairstyles. I've really started like actually taking time to do that. Ooh, I hear John coming upstairs. It's kind of like the eyebrow razor thing, but it's for hair. Hi, Johnny. What are you doing? He's laying on the floor. What are you doing?
You're stripping up here.
You thought I was stripping for my OnlyFans account? I thought we were gonna keep that secret.
Why are you cutting your hair?
Because it was making me angry this morning when I took a shower. You don't think it looks good? Look how much I cut. Isn't that nasty? It's like a rat tail. Hey, at least I'm not waxing my pubes like last time when you walked in. He just left. That video I think got flagged, so it's demonetized, which is fine. I honestly am like, maybe I should like delete that video because if I ever want to get a real job again, but then I'm like, I also have all of my period blood on like internet, so at this point so many people have pirated that video and like sent it to other places that even if I wanted to take it all down, I couldn't. So it's just a video that sits up there, not making me any money, but making people laugh, hopefully. Dude, if you don't drink Viet coffee, please start. It's so good. How's the laser hair remover thing? Gorgeous. So here's the thing. It hasn't been effective enough for me to not have hair regrow, but I will tell you my hair is sparser and it's growing in slower. So now I want to start doing my legs because that would be great. Like even if like I wasn't really expecting it to ever really like, oh, completely get rid of all my hair because let's face it, it's an at-home device and it's only like, I think it's under $200 right now. So I wasn't really expecting it to do like huge things for me, but the fact that it does has lessened my hair and how fast it grows back is like bomb. Like that is just, it's been amazing. So I want to start doing my legs. I've started doing like the top of my pubic area just because, you know, why not? It's a little bit scary doing that. I will not lie because it's like hot, but yeah, it's doing its thing. It's definitely doing its thing. I definitely think it's worth it for people who have really thick hair and that grows super fast if you just want to like maybe feel a little bit normal with like slower growing hair that's not as thick. This is like bad. Like I just want to take these scissors and just go the whole way around my head right now. Have I seen any skin discoloration? No. I mean, here's the thing is it's the device that I used, it says that just to be careful for like medium to dark skin. So I don't have it on its highest setting. I use it on like the medium setting and I do it once a week. I don't overdo it. Like I think the problem is, in my opinion, warnings like that are for people who have done something really stupid and so then they have to put that product warning on because somebody sued them or complained or something like that. It clearly states not to overuse it and to also use it at like a lower setting to start. So that is what I do. So I haven't noticed any discoloration at all. I just want to keep cutting. It's like so fun. It's like a real life Barbie doll head. Which, who else had a real, like one of those, like, I think they still sell them where you can like, it's just their shoulders and their head and their hair and you can do their hair and stuff. Who else had one of those but then shaved all of the hair off immediately and then could never use it again? And that was me. Spots. So, I mean, here's the thing is I am more dark than I normally am right now because obviously I'm in the sun a lot. So I can't promise that if you're a beautiful black woman that your skin won't get like darker because I don't have that skin tone. All I can say is that for my skin tone, I haven't had any issues. But again, I just follow the directions and actually go a little bit less than what they call for. Um, the hair gel. Oh my God, does anyone use hair gel anymore? I don't remember the last time I used hair gel. Although I don't really remember the last time I put any product in my hair because, hello, I have nowhere to go. I wish you guys lived closer. I feel like I have zero friends. Like, I have my like really good best girlfriends, but we all have lives, so we can't like get together all the time. Plopping for the curls. So that way you put it up in like a plop on your head with like a t-shirt and then you just like unplop it. I've seen some videos of that. I just want to keep taking like hair off. I know I need to stop. I don't feel like Missouri's that far away. I feel like I've been to Missouri for like a youth group thing. Kentucky is definitely not too far away, but New Zealand is. Definitely is way too far away. I feel like I want to do more. I wish I had some cool neighbors. So where we moved now, sadly, we don't have our awesome neighbors that you guys remember, Lindsay and her husband and her son. Like, we don't live next to them anymore, which makes me super sad because we used to have our dogs that would just like, we put in like a door in the fence and like we let the kids their kids come over and play in our sandbox and the dogs would play and like all of that. We don't really have that relationship here with anyone yet. We live on a street now that the neighborhood is diverse, but the street is not. You know, beggars can't be choosers when it came to picking a house, because when we bought our house, there was like slim pickings, as you guys know, the market's insane. So we're in an area that's super diverse and our neighbors are very nice. I don't think any of them are necessarily like racist or anything, but we definitely are like, everyone's very white, everyone's retired. So our lawn looks the worst out of everyone's because we don't have time to just like mow our lawns 5 times a day like our next door neighbor does. I'm gonna use like fake names just in case people are watching. So we'll call our neighbors to the left Susie and Ben. So Susie and Ben, Susie's actually who sold our house to us. Like, she was the realtor. And she's super nice and whatnot, but she was really good friends with the previous owners here. So I'm like, I feel like she's like spying on us to see what we've changed with the house because we've literally changed everything because I hated the style that was here before. Like, we even changed the landscaping, which was super expensive, but I was like, I don't like it. It's not easy to maintain. It's not me. It's not modern. I changed out their homemade like mailbox and everything. So I kind of feel like she's like spying for her ex-best friend or best friend who used to live here. So that relationship's kind of awkward. And then her husband, Ben, is retired and literally all he does is take care of his yard. And I am a little bit concerned that maybe he's a little upset that we don't take care of ours as well. And you guys know me, like, I like having nice things. I like my lawn to look nice and everything, but we just don't have time like they do. And I can't mow the lawn yet. I got a phone call. So like, I can't mow the lawn yet. John works and we're still doing all this other stuff to the house. So the lawn just doesn't get as taken care of as Ben and Susie's lawn is. And everyone blows leaves constantly. We live in the woods now. And so everyone is out with their like jet-packed leaf blowers. And John and I have this like little dinky Milwaukee thing that's battery powered. And like, they literally will go into the woods and like leaf blow across the street. And like, that's just not us. We don't have the time. So that relationship's kind of like weird. And then our neighbors to our right are super awesome. I will say this, they're super awesome. We'll call them Tammy and Frank. They're also retired. Frank is a retired police officer. He's super cool, constantly like, I got a gun and I'll use it. Like, we were sitting in their living room. I just went to drop off like like to thank them for the cookies that I forget Susie, is that what we were calling her? I wanted to go over and like thank her for these cookies she had left on our porch because we have cameras everywhere that run 24/7 now. So they were like sitting there without a note. So I like went back to all of our footage. I'm like, oh, it was the neighbors. So we went over there and I just went to thank them, and suddenly like I'm sitting on their couch getting a house tour, and they're retired as well. Like I said, they're 80 something, but like the 80 that I want to be. Like they are out doing stuff, physically fit, like good. And he's basically like, yeah, I got a gun like right here, I got a gun right there, like if you ever need anything, I'm, you know, police, blah, 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 kind of thing. So I, you know, I love him. And then like 4 hours later, I was suddenly like wasted on a Friday night. I was like, why? Like, how did I get this way? Like, they just kept feeding me drinks. I'm like texting John, like, are you off work yet? Like, you need to come over. And then John's over and suddenly he's sitting down with a drink. Anyways, they're a good time. But everyone is older. Like, everyone is older. And everyone on our block, like, they're older, they're more conservative, and it's just like I do miss being around younger neighbors that we could like hang out with and see kids with. Like, we are the only ones with kids on our block, and I feel bad when like all of like the kids is like Nerf pellets and stuff are in somebody else's yard and they're screaming, and our dogs, we're the only ones with dogs, so like I don't know, it's just different. It's just different. So it would be nice if we had younger neighbors. I'm like, all these people are getting up there in age, so like we will probably end up having younger neighbors at some point. But yeah, right now I definitely feel kind of like a recluse in my own house. Like yeah. And then all of the houses are set up in a way that they're really like not open to each other. Like, unless you're in the driveways, you really don't see each other, because like we have a nice covered front porch, but then there's like coverage all over that you wouldn't really see the neighbors when you're out there relaxing. And then our backyard is the same, there's just like coverage, so you don't really see. Yeah, I know we'll have young neighbors when our kids are in college, but it kind of sucks because like I was kind of hoping that wherever we move to next would have like a bunch of like kids for like our kids to play with, but it didn't work out that way. So, and yeah, I am kind of nervous too though, because it's like, okay, so when Susie and Ben, is that what we're calling them, Frank, I don't remember, when the people to our right, the 80-year-olds move, I'm trying to convince our old neighbors to come over and be like, can we buy your house? Because it'd be nice to have them as neighbors again, because we already know like this is the problem, right? You don't want your friends necessarily living right next to you, because you don't want to feel obligated to always hang out with them if you're with a different friend group, or feel like offended if they don't invite you to something. But at the same time, it's like it'd be nice if you knew who was moving in next door to you. So I'm trying to convince our old neighbors to like move over here, because I'm like, that would just be great, because I already know what they're like as neighbors. We get along, we like each other, and we're not offended if somebody's not invited to a birthday party or vice versa. Like, it just works, you know? I know you're telling me to put the scissors down, Kim, but like, I need to like fix this little chunk right here. Hi, Dalmata, how are you? I haven't seen you in forever. We're gonna try to make a trip out to Virginia soon, hopefully. I want to take the girls because I need to eat my way through Virginia again. Which, by the way, we're getting a Kung Fu Panda or Kung Fu tea. It's Kung Fu tea, not Kung Fu Panda. We're getting a Kung Fu tea in our area, and I am so excited because that's where we all met for that meetup at that mall in Virginia. Do you guys remember? I do. That was a really fun time. It meant so much to me to see so many of you guys. Like, I don't know, you guys are all just so great. I know I need to put the scissors down, but now I need to do this side. I gotta go. I've been here for an hour, like just filling your guys' time with nothing. I feel so bad. I'm like cutting my hair while not looking. Okay, so Jordan, our across the street neighbors at our old house, if you guys recall some of those times I complained about them, which she says, her daughter says that she watches my videos and that she's gonna destroy me. So hey girl, hey. But they were like that. They were insane. I don't care if you're watching right now, you know your mama insane. I had to call the police on them because they used to park their cars on their grass. Like, they had like 8 cars for 2 adults, and they would park their cars that were like broken down on the grass because I don't know why. So I did not call the police on them. Other people did in the neighborhood because it looked like horrible over there. And so then the daughter got pissed because I guess the police came through and like fined them because there was all these like all of their cars that they owned for no reason had like expired tags. So this chick who I'd never met in my life because I never talked to them because they're nuts. Everyone warned us about them when we first moved in 12 years ago. She came by and started just knocking on everybody's doors, yelling at them about like calling the police. And then she was like, I know you did it, blah, 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 blah. My mom says you guys don't get along. And by get along, they left a broken down vehicle behind our driveway, like directly behind. So basically there was 2 or 3 of our friends who ended up hitting their broken down vehicle that they didn't move for 3 years straight, like didn't move at all. And we never said anything because we were trying to be nice. 3 of our friends actually ruined their cars because of that car. So finally, like John asked them nicely, like, hey, can you move your car? Like it's broken down, it doesn't work. You've been trying to sell it forever. Like, can you please just move it? Like we have a lot of people who are like damaging their cars on it and it's really not safe for our kids to ride their bikes because you think people can't see them. So anyways, that's us not getting along. So her daughter accused us of calling the police. I'm like, girl, I don't know who you are, first off. Like, it took me a half an hour to get her to, like, explain to me who she was. I was like, and second off, like, I have my young kids here. Please stop screaming at me. You're, like, not welcome here. Like, we didn't call the police. Like, go away. She jammed her leg inside of our door. Like, jammed it inside the door so I couldn't close it. She was yelling all these profanities at me. Kaya was freaking out because this was, like, 4 years ago. So she was, like, 3 or 4. And basically I started like filming her. Like I have all the footage still on my phone and she's just like screaming at me. So I called the police and was like, this girl will not leave my property. I don't know who she is. Like she's from the across the street, she says, blah, blah, blah. They came in a paddy wagon, a bunch of them. And sure enough, like the mom and her were just like each other. And basically, and literally the police were like, dude, you're trespassing. They didn't call the police on you. Like you could be arrested right now for what you just did. Like she can press charges. So I didn't, of course, because it wasn't like I just wanted her off my property. But as she was yelling at me off of my property, she was like, F you, Kelly. I watch your videos. I'm gonna ruin you. I'm gonna tell everybody who you are, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, I still don't know who you are. Like I've never met you in my life. But anyways, those are the neighbors we had to live across from for 12 years. 12 years we lived across from them. So one of the biggest excitements of us moving was the fact that we don't ever have to see them again. This lady used to tell new neighbors who would move into the neighborhood when I was pregnant, mowing the lawn, that John was abusive to me and made me mow the lawn when I was 9 months pregnant with Kaya. Like those are the types of things she would say about us. And I'm like, lady, I enjoy mowing the lawn. I'm trying to keep my weight off. Like, but this is the type of thing she would do. So when we moved, that was one of the things that John and I were like, John, do you realize like we're never going to have to see them again? And sure enough, we'd run into them at a Joe and Fabrics. Like that's my life, right? But anyways, we don't have to see them every day anymore, which is, oh, I didn't realize how amazing that would feel. But yeah, that's my crazy neighbor story. I also had another crazy neighbor who stole stuff out of our garage, but that's a story for a different day. And I have not seen or talked to her or heard from her in a long time. So why dredge up the past? But anyways, yeah, we are excited to not have crazy neighbors anymore. But again, it would be nice if we had younger neighbors for our kids to be able to play with. That is one thing that I'm a little bit sad about. See, now I want to read all these stories. Well, and the funny thing is that, well, not funny, but the unfortunate thing was that this lady didn't work. She was older and all of her kids were out of the house, apparently. Again, I had never met any of her children, ever. I actually don't even think I ever met her formally, which is weird since we lived across the street for so long from each other. But she didn't work, so it made things worse because she was constantly outside just like using a broom to broom off her cars or the driveway, just trying to like catch people doing something or like be in people's business. Like I don't know, I feel bad for our old neighbors because they will constantly like tell me stories of the crazy stuff she's still doing, and I'm like, oh, I feel so bad for you. Like you still have to deal with that mess because we firsthand know what it's like. But yeah. Oh yeah, well, we don't have people with special substances, but Yeah, isn't it bad? Like, I mean, I don't know. I think there's some mental health issues going on in that household, which I feel bad about, but that daughter, man, she just lit me up. And I was just like, I don't understand where this anger is coming from. I've never spoken to you in my life. But thankfully, keep your phones on you, ladies, because you catch somebody trespassing on your property with the camera footage, and they, at least here, isn't that funny? You can be physically abused here and not go to jail, but you trespass on somebody's property and they'll stick you in the jail cell. But that's how I got rid of my crazy sister, ex-sister-in-law. I keep forgetting she's an ex. They are not married anymore. You guys remember her too. Yeah, I caught her trespassing on my camera. Anyways, I'm missing all of the fun details. I think I'm done. I think this actually looks pretty good. Yes, Delmetta, that's the bag. I use it all the time because it's got my name on it. Delmetta got me that bag years ago. I forget how long ago it was. I feel like it was, yeah, we have lots of cameras. Like, just FYI, if y'all trying to stalk me, we have cameras on all perimeters of the house going 24/7 and a backup generator for them because I don't play around. Not with how many crazy people are in my life. But yeah, Delmetta got me that pink bag back there a long time ago because she knew that I loved things with my name on it. Did I get new tattoos? Not yet. I just have these. I have one behind my ear somewhere, one on the back of my neck, this one down my side, one under my boob, two on my feet. I do want to get more, but I haven't yet because tattoo parlors are crazy busy right now. So I'm gonna look at the back of my hair and see how bad it looks. Oh look, my retired neighbor is outside doing his lawn. Yeah. I don't think that looks horrible. I'm so happy with how that turned out. I mean, the ends look kind of scraggly, but honestly, I think that's because just my ends are really like frizzy, just because it's humid and because of the fact that I didn't like straighten it or anything. But I don't think that turned out half bad. Thanks. Am I still friends with Sammich? So this is a question I get a lot. I am not friends with her anymore. People meet at certain stages of their lives, and I think it's important that when one person is starting to feel like a relationship is not healthy anymore, that they should walk away. You know, there's a considerable age difference, and I just had, my life just went a different direction, and it was beneficial for me to concentrate on things that were more important to me. And so, yeah, I wouldn't say we're not friends anymore. Like, nothing bad necessarily happened. Dude, even when I cough, I get paranoid. That's how bad this pandemic has done everyone. Like, I'm like, oh my God. Nothing bad happened. I just don't, you guys know, like, even my channel has kind of gone a different direction. Like, makeup, even though I have makeup and I like doing my makeup, it's just not like my most important thing in my world. Like, I'm freaking cutting my own hair right now. Like, I can't afford the lifestyle that other YouTubers or other people in my life that I used to be friends with, like, have or find important. You know, my kids are important, doing stuff with them. Just quality of life is important to me. So yeah, I'll just say people just grow apart. People are in people's lives for a reason and for a season. And I'm 30, I'm in my mid 30s. You know, my husband's in his mid 40s. Like, yeah. So I just don't have as much in common with people that are like a decade younger than me, or even people who are my age, but just have different interests as me and stuff. So anyways, there's the answer to that question. I feel like I just got cornered. Do I have AC in my new house? Yes, I do. It's amazing, as you can tell from my boobies. Yeah, we have AC, and it's, oh my God, so good. So good. Like, I keep getting asked if we miss our pool, and while I really miss it for the entertainment value for like the kids and things like that, like, I do not miss it in regards to like the fact that I have air conditioning now, because like we will walk in and it will be raining or thunderstorming and it'll be humid as hell, 90 degrees, and it just feels amazing in our house. I will say, does anybody have any advice? So our fireplace downstairs had never been cleaned, apparently. The people who lived here prior to us like just didn't maintain stuff very well. So I finally, like, it was giving off a weird smell. Not weird, but it smelled like fireplace, like somebody had just burnt a fire, which we hadn't. And so thanks, Rose. So there is a smell that comes out, like the fireplace smell is stronger when it's humid out. And I've read that like that's normal, but like how do I stop that? Like I don't want it to be like that. The fireplace cleaner said that it would probably take like 2 years to get like the full cleanliness of the fireplace, because it was that built up. Like it was like a level 4, I guess, for a house fire, because that's how bad those people maintained it or lack thereof. So it was good that I had it like clean, but they're like, we can't really do much more now. But they said that I think I swallowed some hair. They said that after we burn this year and have our fireplace, that next year they'll come out and it'll be better. Like once, I don't know, they explained something. But anyways, I need to get that smell out of my house. I have so many air purifiers running, but like it's bad when it rains or gets humid out. I don't want to decommission it because I'm really actually excited to have like fires this winter, you know, with the snow falling and all of that. I think it'll look really cool and be really cool, and the kids will enjoy that. But I just want to get rid of like that smell, because I've been in people's houses where it doesn't smell like that. So I didn't know if there's like a special trick I didn't know of. But yeah, I do not miss my pool because I have air conditioning, and there's public pools everywhere that we can go to, which is really nice. My dress is from Target, like everything else in my life, because I can only afford $10 dresses. Can you close the flue? The flue is closed. There's just so much like carcinogenic, is that the word, buildup, that like when it becomes humid and stuff, something about airflow happens. I don't know. But yeah, this is from Target. It's really comfortable. I can't decide if I like love it because it kind of makes me look boxy, but it's very comfortable and that's enough for me. But anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go because it's been over an hour and I feel like I did a really good, decent, I had to catch myself. I think I did a decent job at cutting my hair. If anything, it at least feels more manageable. Like I wasn't wearing my hair down for a long time because it just felt so blech. Are you sensitive about your hair? No, obviously not. I just cut it. Sorry, I'm bringing on your stuff. Thank you. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I hope that was fun. And like mentioned earlier, I think once my knee is better and I can walk around and get around faster, I will definitely be uploading more. I'm definitely not quitting YouTube. I just life keeps happening to me, and I feel like every single time I'm like, I'm back, something else pops up. So what happened to my knee? So I tore my ACL and my meniscus during soccer, and so I had to have a full ACL reconstruction, partial meniscus removal, and a partial meniscus repair. So I had surgery 2 months ago, and I'm still recovering from that. I swear to God, I think I choked on some hair, and now it's stuck in my throat. And I was gonna go out and run errands, but if I'm coughing, I don't want people to think I'm a pariah. So Full House tour, I don't know. I get really creeped out by Full House tours. Like, if anything, if you watch my videos or Instagram, you could probably see. Don't you wish you could send the bill to the chick that hit you? Trust me. Don't even get me started on that one. You know why? Because she is sister-in-laws with somebody who does not like me. And again, it's like a weird reason why this girl does not like me. I guess I stole her friend. I don't know, because I don't have any friends. Anyways, she was definitely out for blood that day. Like, people are like, oh, she probably felt, no, she did not feel bad. I have heard from numerous people she did not feel bad, and she's hurt people since me. So, yeah, I wish I could, because my deductible for the year is $5,500. I've never filled my deductible. Like, my kids have, John has, I really haven't, and now it's like, but anyways, yeah, I wish I could send her the bill, but it doesn't really matter. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh, full house tour. I just, you know, it's my space. Like when people do full house tours, I think it's great, but to like know that like a full tour of my house is online somewhere for somebody to like see into whenever they want is just really weird for me. It's a weird feeling. So again, if you watch my videos, you pretty much see stuff. You know, I do room tours every once in a while. I will not be doing ever a room tour of like our kids' rooms because that's their personal space. I will do one of like their common room or like our kitchen when we remodel it and stuff. But yeah, it feels weird to be like, in this way, this direction is this way for you to come into my house, and this is where I keep this for you to steal. Like, that's kind of what they feel like to me. So, that, and again, it's my personal space. So, I don't think I'll ever do an actual, like, full-length house tour, but I definitely will at some point. Like, I mean, do, like, individual rooms when we remodel them. Like, I think John and I are going to tackle doing the guest bathroom downstairs because it is a hot mess. There is a sink downstairs, which I think I've shared before on Instagram, that is legit a triangle. And it's not a triangle because it needs to like fit in a corner. It's a triangle just to be a fucking triangle. And the water comes out so hard and the ergonomics of the triangle like is so bad that like the water literally just goes like this, up and out onto your clothes. And it's original to the house, I'm pretty sure. So it's like, it's been like this for a long time. And why somebody was like, oh, this is a really good idea is beyond me. But that needs to get ripped out, along with the fact that there are like 3D plants, which I love plants. You guys know I love plants. But there are 3D sculpted plants on the walls. So that needs to go away as well. So yes, we're going to try to do like a mini remodel of the guest bathroom. So I will definitely like film that and share. But again, full house tours, I don't think so. Oh, and the triangle sink is really low too, so I have to like bend over. It's bad. My P.O. box hasn't changed. So as you guys know, my P.O. box, I set it up a long time ago when I first started my channel. I'm cutting my hair again. I set it up a long time ago so that way it was never close to my house. It was like always in another city, so I don't get to it regularly, unfortunately, which I actually am going today to go there to get stuff. But yeah, I never changed it because I knew eventually hopefully we would move to a bigger house somewhere else. So yeah, it's still the same as it's always been. Please don't send me any dick pics. I get enough of that on Snapchat. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go. I swear I'm dying of hair. Oh, I do want to do an updated plant haul. I just haven't had, or not haul, but a plant thing because I have gotten rid of a bunch and a lot of my ones from previous videos are huge now. I just haven't, again, gotten around to it. So these are all good ideas for me to do though. So I really appreciate you guys letting me know what you want to see because half the time I have no clue what to film like now. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm choking on hair. I need to get it out of my throat so I can go out and run my errands without people thinking I have COVID. Yeah, hairball. But anyways, all right. Bye, guys.